is ours Taylor with the channel's first film review, because I realized nobody did one on YouTube anywhere. I found like one paragraph describing it in an article on the internet, I think on Reddit or something, which I don't really use, so maybe there's more on there. But it's called Purgatory. It's from 1997. It's about the first Chechen conflict. It's in Russian. It takes place like, it's 2 hours long. It's like over the area of the entire film is like 3 blocks, maybe 4 blocks, and it's like definitely makes you want to be anti-war. It's just the most brutal film I've seen. I've seen Come and See, Threads, but oh my gosh, All Quiet on the Western Front, the old one and the new one. Read the book, all that. Just makes you feel like how pointless it is to fight in that stuff. Why would you bother? But also it's like higher up from Moscow, don't you go blast Chechens. I know it's not just that. I'm really into that history right now. You know, I used to be into pure Russian, Napoleonic Wars, all that. Getting into like late Soviet era conflicts, Soviet-Afghan War, Chechen conflicts, the Yugoslav conflicts. Getting into all the history of that. But yeah, I realized nobody did a film review of this yet. It opens up within like the first 2 minutes. It's just a panicked scene of soldiers trying to run away, get in a hospital bus, they get sniped, explodes. Shows all that. The whole film does not hold back one bit. Shows all of it. It's like, if you've seen Threads, it's like, right, like here's Threads, here's Purgatory, here's Come and See, like right below Threads, just barely, and then everything else is like a million miles down. But yeah, it was a very brutal film. Makes you anti-war, I guess, unless you're fucking nuts. But yeah, definitely like stone cold sobers you to reality and how awful conflict is. That's all I got for today. Yeah, I'll put a link to like a short intro video of it. You can find it for free. It's like 2 hours or 3 hours. Definitely gives you that glimpse into the first Chechen War you might not want to see. Obviously nobody really wants to, I guess, look into that stuff. Well, you forget history. It's doomed to repeat itself. Why do you think they had the second Chechen conflict? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's brutal. Just I can't state that enough. I can't even go into detail what happens in that film. Yeah, like moment by moment, it's just brutal, awful depiction of war. Makes you anti-war for sure. Makes me feel like, Jesus Christ, wars suck eggs. But yeah, just kind of rambling. Story is like this unit trying to flee, bunch of wounded, bus gets blown up, wounded's fucking dead, fleeing to the hospital with what's left of their wounded. They get shot up, blown up like twice on the way there. You see like Chechens shooting at them, Russians shooting at them because they don't know they're Russians. They get there, it's overrun. They're getting mortared by their own guys trying to get in there. There's like 1 tank, then there's like 2 Chechen tanks. Like all the Russian tanks are fucking destroyed. Talking about like a unit outside the city, gone. Unit in the city, like 3 blocks over, gone. No survivors. It's nuts. Then you see like the view of the Chechens, just brutally destroying the Russians. They're doing the same shit to each other anyway. Brutal. Both sides, civilians, caught in the mix. It's awful. But they get to the hospital. Then the Chechens bombard the hospital. Most of them die. They fall back, and yeah, God, like just an example, the brutality is they like medieval style dismember the bodies and throw them in like a siege tactic, like you see it was like Battle of Hastings or something, throwing body parts back, or like just other medieval sieges on like from the Ottoman Empire. Reminds you of that. It's pretty rough. Yeah, brutal film. I recommend you watch it, but I also don't, because it's so brutal. That's it. There wasn't a review out. Figured I'd make one. It's probably terrible. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that's Purgatory. Peace.